Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do one last process video in my Grateful journal, and I wanted to do a little intro before I got started here because of how I'm going to mix things up. I have been sharing along the way my fall setup in my traveler's notebook. This is the Delight journal that was the October release. Because I am going to add this journal with my Delight journal and use this as a gratitude journal in the month of November. I know as this video posts, we're into November, but it's November 1st today, so I'm finishing this up so that I can add it in with my other journal and have it completed. So because I kind of am interested in having these match and correlate with each other, I am going to go back into my stash. Pretty much the whole time I've been making these videos, the last couple of videos have just been items from the collection, which I have this little bin here that, you know, I've tossed some glue and washi in here, but pretty much it has my scrap papers, my tags, my little ephemera pieces, my book pages, my wallpaper. All of these tags I still have to use and add to my journal at some point. And I'm going to use that, but I'm also going to use this little bin of goodies. There are a lot of leftover pieces in here from the October journal, so I'm probably going to incorporate them into this traveler's notebook as well. Because I want them to match, I'm going to use the Delight journal as a monthly journal, maybe for my devotions or whatever, my thoughts. And then this is specifically going to be a gratitude journal where I'm going to number them 1 through 30, and then I'm going to use it to just write something that I'm thankful for throughout the month. I think that'll be fun. So in here is all of my leftovers from the October Delight collection, and then underneath that are a lot of little die cut, I call them die cuts, but they're things that I cut out of paper, fall paper pads that I have. I never obviously use them that much because it's fall. Some of them are hot buy paper pads from Michael's, which is awesome to be able to get paper that cheap. That's Michael's. And then sometimes I just have these cut aparts left over from different paper collections. So I will definitely be diving into this. This is like a pocket that I made for some junk journals I made last year that I have left over. So I tossed them in here. And then I just have so many little die cuts and pieces that I cut out that I have to dive into this bucket for these journals, or it would just be a waste. I definitely want to use what I have. So I wanted to give that little intro before I got started, and I'm pretty much just going to film a bunch of decorating, and we'll see what happens with this video. Alright, so as I am editing this video, it has been a month since I filmed this video. I cannot believe how quickly the fall season, Thanksgiving went. Oh my goodness, I don't know about you guys, but it just seems like the holidays are a whirlwind. So I'm pretty much going to just work through the rest of this journal. I'm just doing some decorating, like I said. Pretty much the only thing that was a little bit of trouble for me, I was gluing in these fabric leaves, and because it took a little bit more time to set up, you'll see me using my heat gun a lot just to help the glue dry a little quicker, but that's really it. So I'm just going to take a minute to talk to you guys, if you don't mind, while you watch this video. I will also mention that if you missed the video where I shared my traveler's notebook setup with both of these journals completely decorated right before I used them, I will leave a link to that video in the description box down below so you can check that out, because there you will see my completed traveler's notebook. And let me tell you guys, I enjoyed it so much. I loved having this gratitude journal set up and numbered out throughout the month. Maybe I didn't pick it up every day, but I always went back and worked through the days that I had missed and kept it up to date, and now it's complete and I absolutely love it, along with the Delight journal I used as well alongside the month of November. It was just awesome. I think it was probably my 2 favorite collections that we've had so far, so that was a lot of fun. I thought I would just take a few minutes to catch up with you guys. Those of you here on my channel who are part of my channel, you probably noticed that I haven't really been around posting videos the last couple of weeks, probably now, since the release of the Believe collection for December. So really, it's been a couple of weeks. I had a little bit of problems with the mail delivery. Some of you may have caught that on social media and my posts, but I didn't post a video about it, so I'll just update you here. The Believe collection did ship out a little bit late after the release, and that's just some mishaps that happened with the mail and making sure everything got ready. And then there was the National Day of Mourning, which was when I was ready to ship, so then that added on an extra day. But I am noticing that you guys are getting your packages now, and some of you should probably have them today when this video posts on Monday. So I'm really happy that the bulk of all of that mail finally went out. I was almost losing sleep over it, but you guys are so amazing and understanding, and I just appreciate you guys so much. So as I'm editing this video, I'm actually getting ready to film my December videos. I haven't even gotten into my December daily yet, and it's December 9th. How does that happen? I have pictures taken, I have notes made about the day, so I guess I'm just going to end up having a crafting day to where I get to sit down and just play. I don't mind catching up. Life is so busy. December especially can be so busy with events and Christmas parties. Not that I have a lot of Christmas parties to go to, but I do have a lot of family things going on and church things going on. So the Christmas season just goes way too fast as it is. So it's always fun to go back and catch up in the journals and get them all finished and everything. So that's what I'm planning on doing, and it's no sweat, right? It's just fun. We do it for fun and memory keeping. So yeah, I'm pretty much ready to start filming my December videos now that it's December 9th. And then I can't believe I'm already going to bring up the January collection, but now's a good time since I have some time to chat with you guys. I can't believe that when I look at the calendar, there's Christmas and then a week later it's New Year's. I know this is the way that it always is, but when I'm looking at it from a business standpoint, I just don't think I'm going to try to push to get the January collection out after Christmas. I think I am officially going to wait until after the new year, right into the month of January. That way I can enjoy the holiday season with my family, and we can enjoy having my husband home from work for a week. So that way the stress is off a little bit. So I will just make that announcement now that the January collection will be released after the new year in that first week of January sometime. But I will say that I have gotten most of the supplies in for that, and I am in love with it. Again, I'm in love with it. I just absolutely love these collections. So I have so much fun with them, and I just love the feedback from you guys and seeing that you enjoy them too. And moving into January, it means all of the wonderful post office people will be getting to slow down a little bit too and calm back down, and our mail will start running on time again, which is a huge blessing when you're trying to get things out for people in a timely manner. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that to you guys too. So I was just talking to my daughter in the kitchen and looking at the calendar, noticing that tomorrow is December 10th already, and I said, Chloe, can you believe that it is 15 days until Christmas? Man, it just seems to go so fast. I don't know what happened to last week, but I don't remember living it. I think that's how busy it really was, which is just crazy. So yeah, I'm ready to enjoy a little bit of the Christmas season. Plus, we had a little bit of snow in the beginning. I live where it's very cold, and we usually get piles of snow for a few months here. And we don't have snow right now. And the temperatures, they're chilly, but they're not super cold. Not that I want it to get cold, but I kind of need snow to make it feel like it's Christmas, you know? So that's kind of missing from the scenery outside. But I'm definitely ready to, I haven't even started getting my Christmas presents yet. Like, I have things on lists and I have ideas, but I definitely need to switch my focus here a little bit and get it kicking into gear. You know what I'm saying? So how are you guys doing? Do you have your Christmas gifts ready? I will say that I have all of my Christmas decorations up, which I'm super happy. My daughter came home from college last weekend just to help me dig the stuff out of the attic and get everything set up. So that's a lot of fun. It's looking festive around here. I'm feeling festive. I just really got to get to work, you know, about getting some of these gifts, ordered and things. So I'm not one of those last minute shoppers. I usually am a last minute shopper, but I'm always striving to get it done early. The one thing I have not been behind on this Christmas season is watching Christmas movies. I think because it's really the only thing that I've had time for in the evening. My daughter and I will usually sit down with a cup of hot cocoa and watch a Christmas movie. So I was picking them out at first, and I would just get on Netflix and pick out, you know, some cheesy Christmas movie. And she's 17, so I get a lot of eye rolls about a lot of them. So then it became like, okay, Mom, but we're going to watch a good one this time. Then we watched Disney's A Christmas Carol, which A Christmas Carol is my favorite Christmas story. I love reading the book around Christmas, and I love watching all of the different versions of A Christmas Carol. So I don't know about you guys. Do you guys have a favorite? But we watched that, and then we watched The Man Who Invented Christmas. And let me tell you, because I know a lot of my local friends haven't really heard of that movie yet, if you have not heard of The Man Who Invented Christmas and you like A Christmas Carol, you really need to get, I think it's on Amazon Prime right now, if you have Amazon Prime, where you can watch it over there for free. It is, oh, I love that movie. So we watched that right after A Christmas Carol. And then we watched a couple other ones. One was really bad. Like, I can't remember the name. I think it was called Holiday Baggage. And it was just, yeah, it had a lot of baggage in it. It was, yeah, just kind of not worth it. But I think that's what's been so much fun with all of these Christmas movies, is some of them are awesome and I watch them year after year, and then some of them we just laugh because that movie exists. So that's been a lot of fun. I will mention this. I know that I've mentioned it in some process videos before, but I really love using this antique white apple barrel acrylic paint on some of these book pages that are in the journal, because you can still see the words. You can see that it's a book page, but then it gives you another page that you can write on. And I think these are some of my favorite pages in the journal. So if you haven't tried painting your book pages yet, you really need to do it. It's a lot of fun, and it just adds some fun texture to your journal. So you guys want to talk about something Christmassy again? I know some people are going to be like, I thought this was a crafting video. Sorry. Yeah, this is kind of a catch-up video. So something else I've been doing a lot of, I don't really talk about it a lot here on my channel, but I have a lot of food issues. I can't have wheat, dairy, yeast, eggs. Those are my big ones. Those are like the big things that are super hard to avoid. So when it comes to hot cocoa and instant hot cocoa, I can't just go to the store and buy some hot cocoa. Well, it wasn't until probably a month ago when my mother-in-law mentioned making hot cocoa from scratch. And I don't know what it is, but my brain was like, oh yeah, you can do that with regular cocoa. I don't know. I think I'm an American girl. What can I say? I've grown up on, frozen pizzas and boxes of macaroni and cheese, I guess. I don't know. I've never been one to really do a lot of cooking. I do cook, but I don't experiment. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Hot cocoa. I have been making hot cocoa with almond milk, and it is so good. I think it's been a couple of years since I've had hot cocoa, so my daughter and I, when we sit down to our Christmas movies, we make this almond milk hot cocoa, and yeah, it's just really brought me a lot of joy lately. Oh, I will say, I think this is one of my favorite pages in this grateful journal. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with this large leaf, and when I thought about cutting it in half and making a mirror, from page to page, I love how this page turns out. I think it's so much fun. And that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me and catching up with me a little bit. I really have missed you guys. I feel like I haven't been on in a while, so this was a lot of fun for me. So yeah, I mentioned the Believe collection, and I will be filming those videos this week. So that's going to be a lot of fun to finally dive into my Christmas crafting. I have piles of it here, different projects I want to get done. So chop chop, I gotta get to it. I do believe all of these collections have sold now in my shop. I think there are like 5 Delight journals left, and I have them marked down to 50% off for those of you who might be interested in picking one of those up for next year, or just catching up on memory keeping from this year if you're like me and behind. There are a few of those over there. Otherwise, the Believe collection is over there. There are a few more of those, and keep an eye out for those videos. I promise that they are coming in the next week or so. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave a link to some of the items that I used here, my ink colors and all of that. I always have somebody curious about that. I hope that all of you are doing really well, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.